Hello fellow Koopas, welcome to the next war recap. We lost again, went up against Chapines, a Guatemalan clan, and lost on percentage. Just really close, but they got 3-star at the end. And our Town Hall 8s, again, just didn't perform like we needed them to, and so we had to dip too many Town Hall 9 attacks down and didn't have enough to clean up. But it happens, that's alright. I wanted to go into a little bit about Valkyries, how they're being used right now, but yeah, I had to dip to clean this Town Hall 8 and this Town Hall 8, and then Speed Bump had to clean that Town Hall 8, and so that's 3 attacks that we just couldn't make up top. So against their number 1 base, I messed up here, and so I want to show what happened. Now, I came in with a cold-blooded Valk attack from here, but there are these 3 buildings touching each other in each of the corners here, and my jump included the wall tile that has all those, and so the Valks fucked off and went up around the corner, and then it didn't work. So I want to show kind of what happened. I was worried that this clump of buildings might cause the Valks to go off, but that wizard, he started shooting at the spell factory, so I knew that he was going to take it out quickly. Valks go in, thing goes down, jump goes down, heal goes down right over all those buildings. Everything's looking great. And then they go up north, and I say that's okay. They're going to turn back and they're going to go inside where the king is, where the golem is, and then they're pissing off. And then I drop these hogs, and they hit a... No, they didn't hit a giant bomb there. But yeah, these Valks didn't do what they needed to do. A couple of them went inside, not enough to make a difference. I should have dropped a poison and a heal here because I had CC of max hogs, and I just let them die instead, which is unfortunate. I was trying to save the heal for the Valkyries, but I shouldn't have. So yeah, that's a way to get Valkyries to go around, is to create an entrance point that is pretty easy to get inside, but then to lure them away. And so I wanted to show what I'm doing with my current base for that. I've had a couple people come in. I used to have double giant bombs here and here, and have people do some queen walks, and then they do a Gova Ho here with some back and hogs wherever else. And so the expo here is to counter the queen walk, and then down here still have people trying Valk attacks because they want to get all the way through the base and take out the queen, hoping that with this only being 2 tiles, she'll jump into the core here. However, the golems don't go into the core because there are no defenses, so they piss off around the sides. And then if they do try to Valk in here, none of these buildings are touching each other. In arranged wars, I'll put the CC further to the outside. I'll switch it with this storage here just because this is a 3x3, this is a 4x4, and that way, again, these buildings aren't touching. So there's no incentive to draw the Valkyries up here. However, right here, 2 buildings are touching, 2 buildings are touching, 2 buildings are touching, and so hopefully they'll draw them off. And then if this air defense is taken out, there's no incentive for, after they've been drawn away, to go back up and into the core and to get the Archer Queen, and so they get outside and hopefully the raid fails. So that's that. Let's get into the attacks, eh? I want to start here with number 4, double doors. Get a really nice hog attack, and no giant bombs inside the base, so he killed it pretty good. And I wanted to talk a little bit more about Valkyries. Brother and I were going into a little bit about, is better to have a max golem in the CC or to have a couple Valkyries? And I think it depends on your objectives. It depends on what you're looking to get out of your kill squad. This is not representative of anything. I mean, if the queen's outside like that, it's a terrible base. But with the golem, the reason to bring a max golem into CC, especially with something like a Goho with level 6 hogs being available, or with a Golaloon with a max hound being available, this is all assuming TH9 attacks, is that each of your portions of your attack has an objective. You want to first kill the Archer Queen, then you want to, if you're hogging, if you're doing a Go-Ho, you need to set off at least the double giant bomb set. You're going to take out a certain chunk of the base. You say, I want these defenses. If you're doing a Laloon, you say, okay, I'm going to get the CC. Well, with all of them, you're getting the CC and the AQ. And then you say, well, I need to then take out a certain number of air defenses equal to the number of golems I'm bringing, or I want to take out double giant bombs. However, with a Valkyrie attack, double giant bombs aren't nearly as relevant. A Go-Ho, absolutely, it is, but typically the Valkyries will take out a lot of the base. If you're bringing more than 6 Valkyries or so, then you're hoping to get all the giant bombs. You're hoping to get the entire core with the Valkyries. In a Valkyrie attack, you're going to have the Valks take out the Archer Queen, and that's a huge part of the objective. You need the Golem to be maxed if you need an extra push on that kill squad. How do I say this? If you need an extra push on the kill squad in order to accomplish whatever your objectives are. However, if you're just doing a mass Valkyrie attack, then you don't need to worry about the objectives of step 1, get the queen, step 2, get an air defense so that I can Laloon it. And if you're doing Valks, then you don't need a max golem because the Valkyries are going to run in front of the golem and you're going to not be able to use that extra 500 HP that comes with a max golem. Instead, it would be better to bring your own level 4 golem and then have a few max Valkyries in the CC because they're just tankier, they do more damage, they're just better in a lot of ways. And it's not a situation where there's a clear-cut answer. You don't always want to bring max Valks or always want to bring a max golem. It used to be absolutely bring a max golem because you have to get the Archer Queen. If you're doing a Laloon and it's a close war, you have to get the air defenses that you're going after because it takes a lot of luck if you're going to do a Laloon and accidentally not take out an air defense with your kill squad. And so with Valkyries being a big thing, if you're going to be taking 16 of them, I think you should take, 12 of your own Valkyries, or 13 of your own Valkyries, and then 3 in the CC, and then bring your own Golem, because that's just what you can do with the current bases, with the way that Valkyries are currently being used. I think people will get better at building to combat Valkyries, and I think that's going to change, it's going to be updated, but for now, in a lot of circumstances, you need to ask yourself, what do I need with my kill squad? What's the purpose of the Golem? What is the extra push that I need to make? And will the Golem help to achieve that objective, or will Valkyries help to achieve that objective? Anyway, that's how I think about that. So we got some good attacks came on in here. We had a couple really, well, we had some good CC kills and we had some really poor CC kills, and so I want to illustrate because I thought that mine specifically was pretty good, and I want to talk about why it works, because a lot of people, it seems like they're trying to put down a bare minimum of Barch troops and rely on the poison to take out the CC, and that's not what you need to do now. You can use something akin to an old kill squad with a few wizards and a few barbarians and possibly your Archer Queen if you're going to start the attack from that direction, and then use the poison as a supplement. Use it as an addition rather than relying on it to be the main thing to kill your enemy CC troops. And here he's just ignoring the level 3 Archer Queen. He says, I have level 5 hogs. This queen's not going to do anything to her. Or, yeah, this queen's not going to do anything to them, and they're right. Mort is right. Attack. I mean, yeah, if you can ignore the queen because she's really low level, go for it. Alright, we got Dawn in here. Speaking of which, speaking of a little bit of luck, Ludon comes in here and he wants to get both air defenses, but he doesn't bring 2 golems, so he only gets 1 because he doesn't have enough of a push. His heroes get in here, Queen gets locked onto the Hound, he puts a couple wizards behind there, gets locked onto the Hound. And as he comes in here, puts that jump down, he's got access to all the air defenses, but he just doesn't have a whole lot of HP in front of his damaging troops. So the lava pups get taken out one by one by one. It takes a ton of over damage as each of those wizards is doing hundreds of damage per shot, but each pup only has some smidgen of hit points, and so this Archer Queen comes down here. She gets routed kind of down the wrong way. He's phased her a little bit too early, so he doesn't get that second air defense. So he says, alright, well, we're going to balloon it. You've got 3 hounds. I have 18 balloons, which is an insane amount. But he's got 3 air defenses left. And so he just surgicals this, and he does it well enough. I don't remember if this was a cleanup attack or if he was hitting this fresh, but him dropping 3 balloons on each of those Teslas worked out really well for him. So yeah, ends up going really well. Both of those first 2 air defenses are down. He gets raged balloons in there to take out that second air defense. The last Hound is getting low on health. It's got 1 more point defense over there, still shooting at it. And he's going to get some balloons. Close in on that last Archer Tower right as the last pup goes down, and that's game. Gonna run around, he's gonna clean up, he's gonna drop another haste to get some balloons to chase after that king a little bit better, and 3 stars. Good job. Alright, so let's talk CC kills, because you don't want to rely on the poison. You want to use the poison as a supplement. So if you're able to use your Archer Queen, and if you're able to drop a 1 troop that's out of range of any defenses, do something like this. You only need 1 poison spell because, like I said, it's a supplement. Drop a couple barbarians just so you can switch troops real quick, and then a couple wizards, barbarian, 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 Archer Queen behind. All those things are slowed, and so they're doing a lot less damage. Or more accurately, they're shooting a lot slower, so they're not going to take out all your wizards. And I'm not showing these because they were both Laloons on Town Hall 8s. I mean, it was exactly what you would expect it to be. So again, find a place where nothing can shoot at that single archer, bring all these things up, and then just, yeah, drop a poison, drop a few barbarians, drop a few wizards, drop your Archer Queen, get another barbarian queued up, drop the barb, drop a barb, and everything will be dead real quick. That especially goes with dragons. I mean, dragons are really what you need to get into with that. So, what I wanted to talk about here, speed came down. This was a really late attack in the war. We just said, hey, we need you to help us out, and please come clean Town Hall 8. And he decided to hit it with a go hole. And the issue is that a double giant bomb can ruin your raid real quick. Doesn't matter if you're Town Hall 8, Town Hall 9, and that's a big reason of why One Hive has said that they don't typically go-ho Town Hall 9s with Town Hall 10s. When they needed to drop to clean, they don't drop to clean any longer, but when they did, see, here you've got him hoping that the poison does all the work. No, drop some troops. Do some actual damage to that dragon. You can see how slowly he's shooting. Just stop being so stingy, because if that dragon survives, you're hosed. But, so, yeah, if you're needing to drop a Town Hall level, then don't do a type of attack where a single well-placed bomb can ruin your attack, because he comes in here, I mean, he's got the max golem in the CC, he's got the Archer Queen, it's going to be difficult not to 3-star this attack, on this attack. He's coming in here, got some healers on the Queen for some reason, and then he doesn't surgical, so he drops all these all at once, and watch what happens. Boom, boom, and half his hogs are gone. I mean, he's a Town Hall 9, he has level 5 hogs, he rolls through and gets the job done, but do a Laloon. If you're Town Hall 9, you have Hounds unlocked, Laloon Town Hall 8s. They have no defense fort. They're specifically built to not have a defense fort. That's the reason you go to Town Hall 9, is you get more firepower. You've got a stronger attack than Goho in Laloon against a base with only 3 air defenses. So don't do that. Do a Laloon because it's pretty much foolproof. You can do a Shattered Laloon or a Cold-Blooded Laloon, that's fine. But Laloon Town Hall 8s if you're a Town Hall 9 dropping. Don't do a Goho, don't do anything except for Laloon. I don't really know how to make it any clearer. So Gruncher comes in here, drops a really nice rage with the Zap Quake, and you got just a few dragon attacks to round out this war. But yeah, it was a fun war. It was a close one. We almost had it till the end. They had a 98% 1-star fail as their penultimate attack, and then they had to drop a Town Hall 9 who did a go wipe on a Town Hall 8 instead of a Laloon to get that last star. And surprise, surprise, it nearly failed. So, alright, what's Stein do here? I think he comes at this with a bunch of hogs from the south. Yup. He drops those level 6 CC hogs nice and early, keeps them healed up. He focuses more on keeping them healed up than the other group, which is great, because they're the more valuable of the groups. Drops a bunch of wizards down there, they clean up. Everyone cleans up. Solid 3-star. Good job. And then we got the Pole, who seems like he's featured in pretty much every war. That's what happens when you get 3 stars in pretty much every war. So he does a Zap, Quake, or Quake, Zap, Zap, and then he makes a nice little funnel here. 1 dragon on that barracks up top, and he just rages it right on in. He poisons over that dragon, which is fantastic, sends that last dragon in to take out the air defense as the first thing it can target when it flies in there. He's got 3 dragons in the bag. Doesn't need to drop them, so save them for something else. So yeah, that was the war. We lost, but it was close. It was fun. We had a good time. Yeah, you can see, you know, right at the end we had a bunch of attacks for stars, and it was just a good time. So we'll try again. Let's see, we're gonna search again for war tomorrow. Will be the next time we go for it. So until next time, hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you later.